Hey, good morning, guys. Good morning. It is great to see you. I once again to go live. As you can see, I am in the office. Hopefully, this reaches you at a time that you can just kind of sit back and listen. Listen, I have something I want to share to encourage you. Most of you know I'm not one of those guys that get on here. The Lord said I'm not trying to go all deep, but I do feel like I have something that can encourage you. For those of us who are walking out our faith and trying to live the Christian life, sometimes it's difficult, man, to perceive what God is doing or what God is saying, in our lives. And today, man, I just want to encourage those who may be having a little bit of difficulty walking in faith. And so today, man, I want to encourage you by saying, learn to work by faith. We heard the concept of walk by faith, but we don't have the concept of working by faith. And sometimes it's difficult to work by faith. Why? Because to work is putting in the effort. And I want you to understand when I say work by faith means working today for a result you want God to do tomorrow. Working today for a result you want God to do tomorrow. And so that's really what I want to do today by encouraging your faith today. Sometimes you are not going to see the results. I want you to understand that when you are working by faith, the results are not for your present, but they are for your future. I always like to refer back to Noah. Noah works even though he does not see any significant sign that what he's working towards is going to happen, but he has to work by faith. And so that's the concept I want you guys to kind of consider as you go about your daily life. I want you to consider that God is going to bless you according to what you do, but he cannot bless what you do not do. It's one thing to say you trust God. It's another thing to show that you trust God. And so today, man, I want to encourage your faith. You may not see the result that you want to see. You may not see the productivity that you want to see right now. But I guarantee if you continue to work in faith, God is going to show up sooner or later. And so don't get discouraged today. I know you've been doing the right thing and it seemed like the right haven't turned out. I know you've been speaking right, you've been talking right, you've been living right, you've been sacrificing, you've been doing all those things that you know is right to do, and it seems like God has not moved. Well, this is what I had to do. I had to look back, and I can only say that where I am right now in my life, nobody but God that brought me here. I know it was nobody but God that put me at this point in my life. And so that had to encourage my faith. When my faith started getting weak, I have to sometimes encourage myself. I know God hears me. I know he's for me. I know he's working in my life. Even though I can't see it right now, I got to keep myself encouraged because the same God that brought me to this point is going to carry me to my next point. So just like I worked and now I see the results, I may not see it today, but just like God brought you to the place that you are, he'll take you to your next place. But now I believe it's time for you to work in faith. And I guarantee you this, when God does show up, he going to show out in your life. Be blessed. Oh, let me go.